Hello students, in this video I will explain new topic of chapter is matter around us pure of class 9 chemistry. So first of all, true solution. What is true solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture which contain two or more pure substance, and a solution has a solvent and solute as its component, and the substance which is present in lesser quantity in a solution is considered as solute, and the substance which is present in larger quantity in a solution is considered as solvent. The solute particles are also called dispersed particles, and the solvent are also known as dispersion medium. Next, solution made by dissolving various solute in water are called aqueous solution. Means in case of aqueous solution, solvent is water. The solution made by dissolving solute in organic liquid like benzene, carbon disulfide, carbon tetrachloride, alcohol, acetone, etc. are called non-aqueous solution. So there are various properties of true solution like true solution, homogeneous mixture. The particles cannot see even under microscope. Solute particles cannot separate by the process of filtration. Particles cannot settle down. True solution are highly stable. The particle do not scatter a beam of light because the particles of true solution is very small. Next, types of solutions. So there are various kinds of solution. So first, solution of gas in gas. Example, air. Air, it is a solution of gas in which nitrogen, which is present in 78% in atmosphere, act as solvent, and gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, water vapor present in air act as solute. Next, solution of gas in liquid, in which gas act as solute and liquid act as solvent, like carbon dioxide in water. Means in case of soda water, carbon dioxide which is in gaseous state dissolve in water. Next, solution of liquid in gas. Example, water in air. Solution of liquid in liquid. Example, alcohol in water. Alcohol act as solute and water act as solvent. Vinegar is also example of this one, in which acetic acid, which is in liquid state, dissolve in water. Next, solution of liquid in solid. Example, mercury in silver and tin. Next, solution of solid in liquid. Example, solution of sugar in water, solution of salt in water, in which sugar and salt act as solute and water act as solvent because it is present in larger quantity in a solution. Next, solution of solid in solid. Best examples are alloys. Alloys are homogeneous mixture. Example, gold and silver or brass, in which copper act as solvent and zinc act as solute, which is present in 20 to 35% in brass. Next is colloid. So what is colloid? A solution in which the size of solute particle is intermediate between those in true solution and suspension is called colloid. Example, soap solution, starch solution, milk, blood, ink, etc. Properties of colloid. First, they appear to be homogeneous, but actually they are heterogeneous. They are not perfectly transparent, actually it is translucent in nature, and the particles cannot seen by naked eyes or microscope. The particles do not settle on keeping. The particles cannot be separated by filtration. The particles are big enough to scatter light, or it can show Tyndall effect, means कि scattering of light takes place by the particles present in it. Next, the size of the particle is bigger than those of the true solution but smaller than suspension. Next, if a beam of light is put on a colloidal solution kept in a beaker in a dark room, the path of light or a beam of light is eliminated and become visible when seen from the side. The path of light beam become visible because colloidal particles are big enough to scatter light falling on them in all direction. This is known as Tyndall effect, means a scattering of light by the particles. Next, suspension. So a suspension is a heterogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Example, solution of sand in water, chalk powder in water, muddy water, etc. The properties of suspension are it is homogeneous mixture, particles are big enough, that's why it can seen even by naked eyes. The solute particles can be separated by the process of filtration, and the solute particles settle down. The solution is unstable. The particles scatter a beam of light passing through it, and the path of the light is visible in the solution. That's all for today. Thank you.